What up, Ninja Clan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, the Atomic Ninja G, and today we are opening this brand new starter deck from Disney Lorcana, Azurite Sea. That's right, we have got the new stuff in. It is the beginning of Lorcana week here on this channel, so we're going to open up this starter deck to begin with. We've got Jim Hawkins and Tigger on the cover. They are representing the Amber and Ruby inks. No deck list on the side, just like the last set from Shimmering Skies. They used to put it on the side. They haven't done it for the last two sets. Not really sure why. So, guys, normally I would read this stuff to you and tell you what's inside. But to be totally honest with you, we're just going to open it up and find out. So, let's go. Alright, so not one of the most gracious openings I've ever done. But there we go, we got our deck of cards here, we'll put that off to one side. So we get our quick start rules. So if you've never played Lorcana before, comes with this lovely little booklet. Tells you all about things like locations, card anatomy, how to play the game, how damage works, all that kind of good stuff. You also get, again, one of my favourite playmats in any game. It's a half play mat. It does for both sides, if you're left or right-handed. Doesn't matter. They're different every starter deck. Also, massive fan of the backing and colouring of Azurite Sea, as teal is my favourite colour, and also the colour of this channel. Although, we're a little bit lighter than this one, but it is still an awesome colour, and you get your damage tokens front and back, so that if you pick up this in your local game store, you can play straight away. The other really cool thing we get is a free booster pack. Oh, here we go. That means it's an enchanted, obviously. You get a free booster pack as well with your starter deck, which is amazing. We'll pop him off to the side. Before we get to that, let's take a look inside the deck. Now, we're going to listen to this because this is one of my favourite things about starter decks. Oh. Yeah. Love that sound. Okay. Let's grab these two bits off top and bottom. So I don't know a whole bunch about this set. I like to be surprised. So here we go. We get our foil cards. So we'll get two foil cards in the starter deck, and they will be the characters on the front of the box. So we are expecting not John Silver, what's his name? Jim Hawkins. Oh, he's right there. We're expecting a Jim Hawkins, who is right here, and a Pirate Tigger. So, let's start with Jim Hawkins. And he's a 7-cost, 4/7 quest for 2, has Bodyguard. He's a Dreamborn Hero Pirate Captain. That's a mouthful. And has Hire a Crew. When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of pirate character cards and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So obviously, you're going to want him in a pirate deck. Then we have Tigger. He's a 3-cost 0/4 quest for 1, has Evasive, as you all know, is my favourite keyword, and has Swash Your Buckles. Whenever you play an action, this character gets +1 strength and +1 law this turn. That's really, really cool. So you're going to want him in an action deck, or a song deck, because songs are actions too. And notice, there's no limit. It's not like after you play one action, it just says play an action. So if you've got enough ink to play like maybe 2 or 3 actions in a turn, he's going to have 3 strength and 4 law. Oh, and if you've got more than 1 Tigger on the board as well, if you've got 4 Tiggers on the board, I mean, you could potentially win the game with Tigger on the board just by playing actions. That is super cool. Also, on the sides here, we'll have little things telling you the rarities and stuff. So, Jim Hawkins is a super rare, and Tigger is a rare. Now, it used to be that they would go in a different order. Now, the order of the starter deck seemed to be from best rarity to worst rarity. So, we'll end up going down to commons and uncommons and stuff like that. So, we have a rare Winnie the Pooh. I'm not going to go through all these cards. We get 1 copy of him. We get a copy of Pooh Pirate Ship. We get a rare Moana. We get one of her. A rare Wendy Darling. We get an owl. We get 2 copies of owl. So we're into our uncommons now. We get 2 copies of gopher. 2 copies of Fix-It Felix Jr. We get 2 copies of Rescue Rangers Away. Very excited for Rescue Rangers. Grew up watching them because I'm that old. We get an Amber Chromicon from set 5. We've then got John Darling. So into our Ruby Uncommons, we've got 1, 2, 3 of him. We have we've got 2 Kakamora. Oh, yes. Now we've got an uncommon Jasmine. Give me 2. Go on, give me... Yeah, we got 2 of her. So I'm going to read Jasmine to you because I love this card. She is a 3-cost inkable 2/3 quest for 2 and has the ability You'll Never Miss It. Whenever this character quests, each opponent loses 1 law. Now, this weekend, I was at a release day draft pack opening. And I managed to get 1 Jasmine, and she literally won the game for me because all I had to do was clear my opponent's board and then just take law from them and gain 1 law. Literally, this card won me the game. She is absolutely amazing. And now I've got 3 copies of her, and I am so excited for that. Then we get a John Silver. We've got Islands I Pulled from the Sea. Oh, we got Ratigan's Party. That's also from set 5. It's the first location in this deck. And then we're down to our commons. There's a lot of commons in this deck, guys. So we have 1, 2, 3 copies of Rabbit. 2 copies of the 100 Acre Island. 1, 2, 3 copies of Rue. We've got 2 copies of the set 5 Fix-It Felix Jr. We got I Won't Give In. 2 copies of that. 2 copies of Rhett, and probably 2 copies of Turk. Yeah, so we go. That is probably all of those guys done, and then the rest of the rubies. Then Mickey Mouse. 1, 2, 3 Mickeys. We're probably gonna have 3 more. No, 2 Moana. My mistake. Michael Darling. 3 of those. We've got some more Kakamora. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, our third location. We've had another one there. Skull Rock. It's a 1/6. Familiar ground. Characters get +1 strength while here. One of my opponents played this card. It was thoroughly irritating. And it also has Safe Haven. At the start of your turn, if you have a pirate character here, gain 1 law. It's a great location. It's a 2-cost. It's got 6 willpower. I mean, it's really good. And we get 2 copies of that. Then we've got 1, 2, 3 copies of Ratigan. And then 2 copies of Lead the Way. Now, I heard about this card in the event. What does it do? It's a 2-cost. Your character gains +2 strength this turn. Wow. That is really, really cool. So that is what is in the deck, guys. I'm sorry I didn't go through all the cards. Sorry, I got some fluff or something up there. Mainly because I don't want these videos to be mega long, and the graphics are going to show up on the screen anyway. So if you wanted to read the cards, just pause the video as you go through, and you'll be all good there. So what we're going to do, we're going to put Tigger on top. Let's pop him there. Then we're going to put Jim Hawkins on top. And let's pop him there. And then what we're going to do is open up our pack of Azurite Sea from the starter deck. So here we go. Bonus cards, my amigos. My shipmates. Alright, here we go. So, first things first. Oh, I think this is the middle. So this time, guys, I'm not going to tell you what the puzzle looks like, but I am going to tell you that it is 9 pieces big. So it's going to be like the Ursula Return one, but I'm very glad to see the puzzle pieces come back. Was not a fan of the Gateway advert puzzle pieces. So here we go. We have Alistair Cray. 3-cost, 2/4, quest for 1, an eye for tech. When you play this character, if an opponent has an item in play, gain 1 law. Ooh, well, that'd be great against item decks. That'd be super fun. Oh, no, this is a great card. It's a 1-cost, a very merry and birthday. Each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their deck into their discard. Had this card in the little event yesterday, was very, very good. We've got a 1-cost Michael Darling. He's a 2/2 quest for 1. And now I think we've got a full play set of him, because there's 3 in there, I think. Oh, and then Rabbit, 1/2, quest for 1. Be more careful. When you play this character, you may remove up to 1 damage from chosen character. Nice. We've got Ben. He's a 4-cost, 4/3, quest for 2, and has support. We've got a 4-cost Sunglasses. It says Spycraft. Exert this card, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Okay. Oh, get in! Full playset of Jasmine. I'm a very happy man. We know what she does. I'm just very excited to play her. She's amazing. 5-cost Tuk Tuk. 6/5, quest for 1. Our last uncommon then is a 4-cost 3/6 The Walrus, who quests for 1. He's a vanilla card. And our next one, oh, it's a location. And it is the what do I call this? The Flotilla. Flotilla? It's a 2-cost, uninkable, has 2 move cost, 6 willpower, and Tiny Thieves. At the start of your turn, if you have a character here, all opponents lose 1 law, and you gain law equal to the law lost this way. So, you're not counting characters here. So if you've got like 5 characters here, your opponent will only still lose 1 law. However, if you're facing multiple opponents, then you will get 1 law for every opponent that lost 1. That is super, super cool. So that's a Ray card. So odds are we're going to get Ray next. Hoping for something a bit better than Ray. It's going to be a Ray. And it's a Ray Tadashi Hamada. Hope I'm saying that right. It's a 2/2, quest for 2, someone has to help. During your opponent's turn, when this character is banished, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down. Then, put this card into your inkwell face down as well. Alright. And our last card there, which is guaranteed to be a foil, is not an enchanted. Oh, but it is a location. We have the Institute of Technology. It's a common location. It's a 1-cost, 1 move cost, 5 willpower. Welcome to the lab. Inventor characters get +1 willpower while here, and push the boundaries. At the start of your turn, if you have a character here, gain 1 law. Wow, a lot of locations in these ones are like, yeah, have characters, have a bunch of law. Why not? So very much like we do with Board in the Car, I'm going to pick my favorite card, and you should know by now, it's going to be Jasmine. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of my unboxing of the Jim Hawkins Tigger starter deck. If you liked this video, do me a favor, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and turn on those notifications, because like I said at the start of this video, all this week is Lorcana week here on the channel, so we're going to be doing unboxings and some gameplays all the way through this week. So make sure you don't miss any by clicking that bell icon. But until next time, guys, I have been the Atomic Ninja G. You guys have been awesome. And this has been a Disney Lorcana Azurite Sea starter deck unboxing.